learning and understanding the gospel of Jesus Christ will bring peace into your life. It sure has into my life. And I belong to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, but I wanted to show here just briefly that the resources that our church, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, has are available to all people. So I want to do a brief video on how anybody of any faith can leverage some of those great resources. So stay tuned. We're going to jump right to this. So the first thing you can do is just go to scriptures.lds.org. That's probably the easiest way to get to where I'm going now. And it's not orf.org. So here, if I just type in that, I'm just going to go right here to this page. And these are just the scriptures here. And the Old Testament and New Testament are the King James Version of those scriptures. When you click on them, you can just go down and read the content just like you would with any other set of scriptures from any church, quite frankly. Also included are these pictures. So you can see different pictures as you go along, as well as different videos and other things that have to do with this scripture study. So it's really, really very nice, all of the features and functions that it has in it. So can I do this as an individual? Absolutely. To go back, I can just go back here, click on my scriptures, and be right back to my Old Testament and New Testament. Everything's good to go. Now, if you want to explore what the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints believes, go into the Book of Mormon, the Doctrine and Covenants, the Pearl Great Price. You'll get great insight into additional scriptures and testimonies of Jesus Christ. Now, what's the real strength? The real strength of this program is the ability to take notes and to enter in to enter in tags, notes, search, use it as a reference library for you as an individual. Now, do you have to be a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints? You do not. You can just go right down here and say sign up. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Sign up. And here we just pick out what our location is. We enter in, we create a username and password, and then you hit next, and then you have an account. Now, what does that mean to have an account? Well, let's go ahead and take a look at another screen here where I've logged on to my account, and you can see some of the benefits of having a log on and using this great application. So here I've gone ahead and logged on as myself, and let's go ahead and take a look. Now, you can log on independent on, whether you belong to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints or not. Doesn't matter. Everybody's welcome. And here, just like you saw in the past screen, this is the screen where I'm logged on. Now, I happen to have my setting here set to night theme because I like it, but I could go just like this as well. So you can do a little settings, but this is the cool stuff right here. If you click on here, you can see your bookmarks, any of your bookmarks. So like, for example, stopped personal reading, stopped family reading, things of that nature. So it's very easy. I'll show you how to do that in a moment. You can also click here on notes itself. Now the notes bring you into any note that you've created for yourself. And I'm going to show you how to create those notes here in just a minute. And it's also available, by the way, on your mobile device. So I'm going to show you that too. So here's the notes. I just took a note and I put this note in and it highlighted this scripture. Now that scripture's always highlighted there for me. I can click on that and boom, it's going to pull me right to where that is within the scriptures. And as I'm reading through the scriptures, I can just click on that tab and I can see the notes that I took on this date. I can see the tag that I added to it and then the scripture. Very, very powerful stuff. Okay, as I'm reading my notes, let's say I'm reading online. If I just highlight my scriptures, I can add one of these notes. Remember, this is a note. I can add a tag. This is a tag. And this is a mark. I can just highlight it if I want. I can also capture that link. I can also add it to a notebook, which we're going to talk about in just a moment. So great feature here where you can just kind of do all of this right here from the browser with any set of scripture that you want. Again, I can navigate here, and very powerful. Again, this is the King James Version. Also inside the scripture here, you see a nice summary at the top. So that works as well. So let's go back to those notes. So you can see the notes. You can also sort by tags. So here, I have several tags in there. So let's say I just sort by count, endure, and see here now I can see scriptures. This one happens to be from the Old Testament. This happens to be from the Book of Mormon. And you can kind of just go down through here and see any scriptures. This happens to be from a song. So you can highlight songs as well. I'll show you that before we leave here. Here, this is from a song as well, a hymn that we sing, right? And you can see several of these are songs. I was going to see, this is from a study manual for Come Follow Me. Let's click on that because that's a little different. So if we click on that, this is an actual study manual that goes through these scriptures. So it gives some prophetic text here and inspired text that others have added here in this manual. Here I can click on this. Now I've added it to this notebook, which I'm going to show you. But here, look at this. You can highlight things, see the scriptures. Again, see that one, pretty easy. Hide that if I want. Take that away. Good. Now I can also just kind of go down and see. Let's see here. Here's some activities that I can do with my family. I can any of these for the strength of youth. So if you have youth in your home, you can do that. Look at this, a video that I can play as well that talks about this. This one happens to be in a cartoon format. So here's a scripture story that's a coloring book that I can see and hand out. These are great resources to teach the gospel of Jesus Christ to all people. You don't have to be a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. We certainly welcome you, but you don't have to be a member to take advantage of all of these features and functions that are found within this website. Well, let's go ahead and just talk about a couple other things that I really like. You're going to get in here, explore, and you're really going to love what you see. But let's go ahead and just take a look at some of those. Look at that. Lots of coloring books, Old Testament, New Testament, lots and lots of good stuff here. If I go back to my scriptures here, and I go here to my bookmarks, I go here to my notes. If I click on my notes, I have a section here called Notebooks. Now, as I'm reading through my scriptures, Come Follow Me 2022, we're going over the Old Testament and the Pearl of Great Price. That's what we're reading together as a church, and a lot of our lessons are focused on the Old Testament. And you can see here my comments and my highlights that I've done within the scriptures itself. I'm going to show you the mobile device here in just a moment. You can see my tags, but they're all grouped under this notebook. So what a great thing to use for these notebooks. They're really easy to use and you can get a lot out of them. I can also go over here to my gospel library. Now within my gospel library, I have a lot more tools. Again, available to anybody who would like to use these tools. Here, I have lots of music within the gospel library. I can even play music that's already been prepared. Let's say I wanted to listen to music from this general conference. Great, I can do that. I can listen to music from anywhere, just music in general, Tabernacle Choir. So if you want to listen to good, uplifting music, here you can listen to music right here. Beautiful music from the Tabernacle Choir. Lots of stuff. There's just so much in here that it's hard to explain everything, but let's go ahead, and I wanted to show you this one area here. This is where in the gospel library itself. So here you can see all of these other features, but I wanted to show you, and you can learn anything you want about the church, but Come Follow Me right here, the picture of Christ. These are the Sunday school materials. So for individuals and families, that's what we're studying right now, Old Testament 2022, and you can see the lessons go through every single week. So as you go through the week, you can see all of the lesson material and read through it. Watch different videos on the topics, teach and share with your families. Great. And look at some beautiful artwork. Well, let's go ahead. So that's really a very quick overview of the Gospel Library. And I wanted to show this to you on my phone. Looks like my phone just locked. There we go. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at what the Gospel looks like. Gospel Library looks like. Right here, let me move this phone into the middle of our screen here. Here, we're just going to click on Church and Library. So you can download this. Let me show you. Right here. If you just search for, for Gospel Library. See if I can get that out of the way. I really can't. But if you search there, right there, for Gospel Library within your Play Store, doesn't matter if it's Apple or Android, and just click Install. Okay, it's not going to install anything but what you see here, the scriptures. It will ask for your username and password if you choose to save your notes and annotations. If you choose not to do that, no harm, no foul. You can still use the Gospel Library. Look at this home screen. It gives you the ability to really track what you're reading, continue on with what you're reading, as well as create study plans. So you see that study plan right there? I just created that as I'm reading through the Gospel, the Book of Mormon there. Notice here I'm doing it daily, and I want to end on February 1st of 2023. So I can create study plans. And here, if I just click on those three dots, I can say create a new study plan. Notice here my Come Follow Me is right here on the screen. My hymns and then my annotations, notebooks, etc. are all in there as well. When I go in to read these scriptures, so here I'm going to go to my study plan, and I'm behind. It's April 5th. I'm way behind. So here I'll just go through the scriptures, and as I read through it, I can, then just hold down my finger, highlight. We'll just say last days, and we're going to tag that, and we could say, let's just say second coming. Right there, boom, hit tab. That's it. And then when I go back over to my library here, that reference for second coming. So what reference is this? This is the 27th chapter, okay, of 2nd Nephi 27. So let's see what that looks like over here. And now you can see right there, that's what we just highlighted on our cell phone. We just highlighted this right here, 2nd Nephi 27. And there it is right there, verse 1. So I can add notes here. I can add notes here. I can do all types of things. So very, very powerful platform. I would invite all people, doesn't matter whether you belong to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints or not. You don't have to sign up. You can just use this. If you don't want to take advantage of all these other great features like notes and tags and notebooks and study guides and things like that, then you don't have to sign up, but use the resources. I think you're going to find it to be very, very inspiring for you.